Hey strikers, Ghost here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most important skills in BloodStrike, movement. Whether you're an experienced player or just getting started, mastering movement will give you a huge advantage in every fight. In this guide, I'll break down everything you need to know, from the basics to advanced techniques, with detailed gameplay examples to help you move like a pro and outplay your enemies. Let's jump in. Before we start the actual movement techniques, it's important to get your settings right. Having the right settings can make a huge difference in your gameplay. Let's take a look at the key settings you need to adjust. First up, let's look at what gives you control over your movement. Head over to Gameplay Settings and copy these settings. I've explained each of these settings in my Best Settings video. If you want, you can check it out. Link in the description. Now, another important thing to set up under your controls is your joystick. Here's what you need to do. Reduce your joystick size to 0. Pull your sprint button all the way down to its limit. Increase your joystick size to exactly 30. Pull the auto sprint button down too. As you can see, now the sprint button is under the joystick, and the slightest movement you make will cause you to sprint, giving you a massive movement boost. Now that we've adjusted our settings, let's move on to the basics of movement. Basic movements are walking, running, sprinting, jumping, and sliding. I won't dive too deep into these because all of you already know these basic movements. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to some advanced movement techniques. Mastering these will give you a massive advantage in BloodStrike. Let's start with strafing. Strafing is essential for dodging enemy bullets while maintaining your aim. It's basically moving side to side while aiming at your enemy. This makes it harder for them to land shots on you. Here's how to practice. Go to the training ground and aim at a robot or paper target. Strafe left and right. Adjust your aim in the opposite direction you move. Like when you move left, turn slightly to the right. Keep practicing like this and you'll master strafing in no time. Now, let's talk about slide canceling. This technique resets your sprint and makes your movement less predictable. To perform a slide cancel, first sprint, then slide, and quickly tap the crouch or jump button to end the slide. Slide canceling is especially useful in close quarters combat, where quick, unpredictable movements are crucial. There are 3 types of slide canceling: backslide, turn your camera backward, slide, then quickly turn back forward. Side slide, turn your camera sideways, slide, then quickly turn back forward. Peek slide, slide out of cover or through doors, then jump to surprise enemies. Master these and you will be unpredictable in fights. Next up, bunny hopping. Bunny hopping involves repeatedly jumping while moving, maintaining speed, and making it harder for enemies to hit you. I don't use bunny hopping a lot, but it's extremely useful when fighting with your aim on, mostly with heavier weapons like assault rifles. Now, cover movement. Cover movement involves quickly moving in and out of cover to confuse enemies. Using cover properly is just as important as fast movement. Here are some examples. Peek and slide. Slide out of cover, take a quick shot, then slide back. Jump peeks. Jump over low cover to catch enemies off guard. Crouch timing. Crouch between shots to minimize exposure. Mastering these movement skills will help you outmaneuver your enemies and dominate the game. That's it for the movement guide. With these techniques, you'll be able to take control of every fight and move like a pro. Now, go into training mode, practice these drills, and start dominating the battlefield. If you found this guide helpful, drop a like, comment your favorite movement trick, and subscribe for more pro tips. See you in the next one.